Just slap it on there and be done.
This show's barely hanging on by a thread. Welcome to play along. I on the spot, just comedy gold.
Yeah.
Did you get past the part where we were? Okay, cool. Whatever. These levels, when I look up the guides, are like 12 minutes long, and we take multiple 30-minute episodes every time.
Yeah, I'm not so good at the video games.
That's the thing. This is not a gamer channel.
Yeah, it's really not.
Today, though, we did the most gamer thing we've ever done together.
What was that?
We practiced Call of Duty.
Yeah, we did.
That was the most, I was about ready to go get you a Mountain Dew and prepare for you saying something offensive.
Can I say something offensive to you?
Please do.
I was
Remember when you
asking-
said how your dignity left 6 months ago? That was really offensive.
Oh.
No, you could totally say things that would offend me. Why would you think you can't?
Star Wars is stupid.
You watch your mouth. How dare you? I know you think this is a joke right now, but how dare you? No. No, it's not okay. No, not hee. More of a they, them. All right. Well, try not to get crushed. Even though you deserve it for that last comment.
Oh.
What did I just say?
I don't know why I thought that
you
was
would know
water.
about the dangers of things crushing you in an assembly line if you paid more attention to Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, when Anakin and Padme, as well as C-3PO and R2-D2, are being run through the droid factory on Geonosis. You see, they very thoroughly explain how you shouldn't even get your arm caught in one of these things because you'll lose your lightsaber hilt. And then... Obi-Wan's gonna kill me. But did you pay attention? No, you were too busy making fun of the only thing I've ever loved.
Yeah, it's just what I do.
Yeah, your hobbies are dumb. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
So, what's happened here?
Am I supposed to go across those?
I believe
panels?
you're supposed to octa fingrarna. Thanks, warning labels. Is this Dutch or not a real language? I don't know. Is it just supposed to be gibberish because you're a yarn person?
I don't know. Oh, whoa.
Oh, maybe you are supposed to make your way back across the top of the piston heads. Or maybe not.
I don't know.
Because you could have gotten over here that way easy.
Woo!
Woohoo! Attachment point.
Woohoo.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm alive somehow.
When push comes to shove, you gotta do what you love, even if it's not a good idea. Now everybody say Jamaica.
Jamaica. I can't remember the timing of when people repeat.
I can't either. I get it wrong. If you're wondering what we're talking about, it's the bureaucrat song from Futurama.
Even if it's not a good idea.
We treat people like swine and make them stand in line, even if nobody paid us. It's so fun. I love that song. I was stamping, but I wasn't smiling.
Do what you love, even if it's not a good idea.
That is definitely bureaucrats right there.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be a bounce house? What's happening?
You gotta get the wheel up, I think. Yeah. There we go.
Look at you. You're really smart.
Thanks. I try.
All right. Now
Is that holding this up?
do a big bottom slam. There you go. I was going to make you catapult the wheel in my head. That's what I was going to have happen.
Oh.
But I don't know why.
I don't know about that one, honey.
All right. You know how we have opinions about things in the world?
Uh-huh.
So, have you ever watched something and been like, how could you have ever thought this had merit and people should watch it? Like just about anything. Have you ever had that thought about something you were watching?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. How many people do you think have started?
Oh, you were right.
It did catapult.
You were
knew
right.
It. How many people do you think have started watching one of our episodes and had that same thought?
I don't want to think about that because that's sad.
Oh no, you think it's a lot?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you seem to think that a lot of people think that because it made you sad very quickly.
No, just the thought that somebody would think that.
Just if
about
anyone thought
something
that?
we enjoy.
Oh no, I mean that's the thing about enjoying something is it's really not fun unless someone else hates you for it. You know, that's what the internet's taught me.
I guess.
I guess.
Why can't I get over the stick? Go.
I don't know. It's not my fault you have a hard time getting over things.
Oh my gosh.
How are you going to get back?
It's just climb back over the stick.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, that time you could just walk through it. All right. Whatever.
Walk through it. Okay, there's a tie-off point there. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to.
You do that and then you push the rock onto it. And it'll drag it down, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, why would people watch this? I think that's what I was trying to ask you. Is what do you think justifies the existence of this show?
We're just a couple of oddballs trying.
So your justification for us doing this is, I don't know, because we are?
Yeah. Huh? I don't know.
I'll buy it.
I mean,
I'll buy that for $1.
Some of these episodes are kind of funny, right?
I don't know if we'll ever beat the Whopper, but yeah. The Whopper was probably the pinnacle for us.
Yeah, probably.
Leave a comment if you want to.
As soon as we learned that we could knock cars over with a broom, that's when it became hilarious.
If you want us to play more Gas Station Simulator, you got to let us know in the comments because I
Oh, wait.
What? Oh.
I still don't know the purpose of this tie-off.
Well, possibly to something. Would that help?
No. Oops.
I suppose you're right. It did not.
But you were saying?
I have no idea.
Gas Station Simulator.
Oh, yeah. If you want us to play more of that, you got to let us know. Because I felt like I was running out of things to do with it that would be new and interesting.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really have a story. I mean, we did get punched that one time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, maybe if I untie this, it'll launch me.
Yeah. Or maybe it won't matter at all.
Maybe it'll do absolutely nothing. It's like, I think I have to get up there, but how does one do that?
Well, with much gusto, probably.
I don't have enough of that, I guess.
Where did you leave the rest of your gusto? I told you to pack it this morning.
I did not come prepared.
Hoodwinked is a great movie.
I still never seen it.
Oh, that's right. I've only showed you the Be Prepared song.
I do not feel prepared.
An avalanche is coming down. I do not feel prepared.
Maybe.
I think perhaps you just haven't gotten the rock far enough in.
Maybe.
So you just need to shove that guy. Like maybe it needs to go. Maybe you need to tie. Maybe so. When you and I.
Oh, I can't get over this stick again. Ah, so close.
I believe what you do is you tie off to the top stick, and then you go and you're already tied off to the bottom stick, so the rock gets over where the bottom tie off is.
So I need to already be tied off to this? And then
Yeah, go down now, and you tie off to the bottom part, and then try to use that to get the rock to go further. you got to get that rock. You got to get that rock right up in its craw. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not going any further.
Well, have you tried pushing with more gusto?
Yes.
And how's that working for you?
Apparently not great.
Well, I mean,
Oh, there we go. Whoa.
I'm sorry. I accidentally activated a different light scene.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that rock just has to go further in because the stick's supposed to stand up more and then you climb up it.
Yeah.
I would assume. You're getting there. Maybe undo the tie off on the bottom now. And then see if you can't push it some more. It's got to really... You got to really get it. Yeah. Oh, something's happening.
Oh, maybe it
It's
has to
almost
get
there.
like all the way down there.
Yeah.
Maybe the rock has to be facing a certain way or something.
I don't know why with the sound of it just going was really funny to me.
Yeah. Get in there.
The walkthrough I found just has it slide right in. It doesn't have this problem.
Huh.
Maybe meditate and get a fresh rock start.
Okay. I don't think he's meditating. I think he just
All
sits down and
Now
thinks.
tie off to the top one. That's what meditating is it not?
No, I don't
I mean,
think
unless
so.
you're, I don't know.
I mean, we don't
No,
meditate.
no.
Whoa.
Tie off to the bottom one now and make a bridge.
Okay. Well, I was trying to do that earlier and it wouldn't make a bridge.
Well, yeah, but now we've at least crossed it off the list of things that we tried.
Or maybe I have to tie off to the bottom and then tie off up here?
Well, I mean, that's an option, I
don't know.
suppose. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see.
Do that. All right, now take
That
your rock.
Didn't make any difference.
Well,
Okay, well, I tried.
what was I saying?
I don't know.
Dadgummit. I swear I'm not this forgetful when the microphones are not on.
Oh my gosh.
Why did you try to pull it instead of pushing it?
I don't know.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Now you can climb your way up there. Yeah, we were just getting screwed by the physics. That's all it
I
was.
see.
There we go. All right. Now we got ourselves a little hippity hop. Do I just cut out the first 10 minutes of this episode? Because that was frustrating.
I don't know.
I'm not going to.
Oh,
I
okay.
refuse to edit these. But
I was going to say, I'll leave that up to you, honey bunch.
half my job in my life is editing things.
Ow.
And this is meant to be like, just slap it on there and be done. So not because people are not worth it, you know, but because this is supposed to be our fun activity. Our fun work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our FERC.
We're
FERCing.
We're okay. What am I supposed to?
I will not edit that out. Be disappointed, mother, if you must.
Oh. Your mother or mine?
I don't care. Whoever. You got a rock in the way. Oh, no, you don't. You can do it. I believe in you. You have the guts, and you can throw them.
You could throw them.
All right.
Oh,
Big jump.
there.
Big jump.
Oh.
Oh, rock.
Oh,
It literally, it killed
me.
you. So that's permadeath right there. There you go. All right. Great job. Great job, everyone.
It just made me really sleepy.
Have I told you that I get really weird dreams when I take Benadryl?
Yes.
I think I've mentioned that to you before. It gives me weird dreams. And I sleep, so like, it's 4 hours of active existence in your system, right? When I
Okay.
take Benadryl, I wake up at the 4 hour mark every time.
Huh.
Every time. And so I'll take Benadryl, I'll
Oh.
wake up, I'll go take another one, and then I'll wake up 4 hours later again after having another weird dream.
Weird.
It has always been that way, except for the one time I was driving to Oklahoma and I took Benadryl thinking that it was not Benadryl. I thought that it was Claritin or like another non-drowsy thing, and my allergies were really bad, and so I took it. Jump, go! There you go. Atta girl. Move quick, be like the wind. And I took one, and then I was driving, and I pulled over and took a little nap on the side of the road and was like, man, I don't know why I'm so sleepy. Popped another Benadryl and drove the rest of the way.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm so sorry to everyone else on the road that I put in harm's way that day. It was not intentional. Never apply malice where stupidity will explain.
I just want to know why you didn't read the bottle.
I did. It's just that, so it was off-brand. It was diphenhydramine hydrochloride. And it just said, not nausea, whatever.
Allergy meds.
But for whatever reason, I got the diphenhydramine hydrochloride mixed up in my head with whatever the non-drowsy one is, and thought it said take one every 4 hours, and I was like, okay, normally Claritin's like a full day, but maybe this is a lower dose, and so I just was doing that and thought, it's fine. It's not fine. I was taking sleeping pills.
Oh man.
So yeah. But you know what? I say it's like that every time. Last time, I took Benadryl the other night, and I actually didn't wake up at the 4-hour mark. But I also was really, really like exhausted by other stuff. So
yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is nothing is finite, and truth is wibbly wobbly.
What are they doing?
Just kidding. I believe the one up top is popping a squat. She's about to poop on her friend there. What are you going to do? You're downhill.
Remember last episode when you said you'd stop making poop jokes?
No, I said I would stop telling stories about times I've pooped. That's different.
I guess you're right.
But I was about to say, there come the dislikes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yep,
Oh,
just there you go. Narrowly missed it. Good job.
Oh boy.
Look, I know this is going to sound a little silly, but I'm just really proud of you right now. That was good.
Oh, thanks.
I like it when your reflexes match up with your cuteness. Just overwhelming.
Thanks.
That's a big rock, though. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
dang. I honestly didn't know how to avoid that one.
well, you were supposed to move quicker to go up.
I was trying.
Try faster. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought you could climb the ladder for some reason. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Jump it.
I can't.
Kiss it. Give it a little hug. Let it know you're there for it. No?
I'm here if you want to talk. Okay, I'm just gonna die.
Well, I mean, you could try that. I don't know if that'll help so much, but you know.
Maybe I have to get back down here. Wait, no, that's where I just was.
Well, but maybe you do have to kind of backtrack to run away.
That's what I was trying to do.
But maybe you got to run away faster.
Oh.
See, that one, that's how that one worked. Maybe you have to get all the way back down there? That seems unlikely, though.
Well, maybe there's not another. Okay.
Perhaps. Now, this may sound silly. Wait, did you avoid it?
Yeah.
What happened? Now what?
Oh, wait. This seems like a lever, maybe? Oh, it's a stick. Or is it a lever? It's a something.
It's a lever lick. A lever stick.
It's a thing.
Yeah, you pull it, and then does that let you do like a... Or is that supposed to like stop the rock?
No, it was supposed to get me up here.
I asked it like it was a question, but it actually was the answer in the walkthrough.
Wait.
You don't need
really?
it now, though. You can keep going. Yeah, you're fine.
What am I getting caught on?
It looks like your own pancreas.
Wait, can I get up here?
One would assume that you could stand upon that, yes. And by one, I mean me. And by assume, I mean know with certainty.
I can't get up there for some reason.
Well, it could possibly be because you're still tied off to that stick and you don't need to be.
Oh, maybe.
And maybe that's holding on to some of your guts that you don't need tied up.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Yep, you're right. You're right.
Anyway. You want to talk about politics?
No. Please, no.
What? It's a comedy show. How can you have comedy without commenting on the state of the world?
Easily.
Okay, tell a joke. I hate that. So when I was doing stand-up, I would tell people, I'm like, yeah, I'm working on some stand-up stuff and everything. And they'd be like, oh, really? Tell me a joke. I'm like, do you...
Like you could just come up with something on the spot like that.
That's not how stand-up works. Like, stand-up is very reliant on
planning,
on environment, on planning. Like, yeah, you can do the same bit, and if you do it in a room where no one's expecting it to be a bit, then you're going to get a much less satisfying reaction than going into a room where everyone's there and has sat down and said, I'm here to laugh at some comedy. Like, that's just not how that works.
Yeah.
And now, that being said, when I do a bit on stage versus in person, just around family to see what happens, I get the same reaction, which is groans and disappointment. But that's why I don't just stand up anymore.
Aw. Did you ever tell the story of what happened that the first time you did stand up?
Oh, I might have. I'm not sure. We've recorded over 70 episodes of this at this point.
Yeah. How am I supposed to get up there?
Well,
what am I doing wrong?
With gusto.
I can't, like...
You gotta clamp it. Yeah, so I did stand up, and the first time I ever did it and tried out any material for real was at this thing called Belton Market Days, which is basically a bunch of people buy booths and they sell their wares, you know. So I bought a booth and I was raising money to fund my my acting education. And what I did was I would kind of switch between, I had a 15-minute stand-up thing that I had written, and then I would like get kids and show them like kids modeling and stuff, and so, you know, just as like a confidence booster for kids. And then I had some other stuff that I performed, but I didn't have anything to sell. I was just on the street corner trying to draw a crowd. So I'm out there busking essentially. Mm-hmm. And I did this stand-up routine a couple of times, and there were a couple of times where it was not so bad, and then there were other times where it was soul crushing. And so the last thing of the day was a couple people were there when I started doing my set, but then as time went on, a couple of people left, and all that was left was across the because I was on the corner of a street.
He's trying so hard to catch it.
Across the street from me, sitting on the curb, was a man and what I assume was his son. And so they weren't laughing, but they wouldn't leave. It was like someone going like, hey, you know, I don't want to be here for whatever you're doing, but I refuse to go. That way both of us are miserable. It was just that. And so after about 10 minutes of that, I just started trying to make jokes that would make the kid laugh. Like I abandoned whatever I had written, and I think I resorted to telling jokes about midgets was the term I used at the time. And I don't know, it went over the kid's head, but and they went over the kid's head, I should say. Anyway, I did that, and finally I got the kid to laugh. I finally got him to break, and his dad was just straight-faced as ever. And the kid starts laughing, and then he turns and looks at his dad and sees that he's not, and just like every ounce of happiness dropped off of his face, and he just straight-faced turns back to me and just stares at me. And I was like, well, this has been great. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good evening. And then I closed up shop.
Oh, boy.
And it's Gosh, that's a story that's hard to tell and like actually get across how awkward it was without showing the facial expression of the child. But it was like, imagine going from like, I just got a brand new cookie to, if I respond to this, a monster will steal my face. Like, it was like that sort of reaction. Mm-hmm. And so that was the first time I ever did stand up. And I swear, the owner of the bookstore that was across the street from me, the last couple times I did my set, came out and just stared at me through the window with his eyes, begged me to come up with a new joke. Because I was out there for 8 hours.
Oh my goodness.
And I'd take little breaks and stuff, but I mean, I was out there for 8 hours switching between these different things that I did. And I tell you what, it sucked. It really did. But I made it through the whole day, and I actually did stuff. Mm-hmm. And I kept going. And that, once you've had that experience where everything is, like I said, it was actually soul crushing how bad it was going. Like the material wasn't working.
Oh, he's so scared. Look at him. Oh no, little baby.
Oh, poor guy.
He's so scared.
He is a collection of zeros and ones. Are you on a road?
Gosh.
Oh, big truck. Come on, splish splash. Yeah.
Oh, no. He's already so scared.
It wasn't a truck, but you know.
Oh.
So once you've had that experience and you've bombed worse than you can imagine for longer than you've ever thought you could bomb, going in and doing it at a comedy club is nothing. And so it wasn't until after I did that on the street corner that I actually went and performed stand-up at some comedy clubs. And one of my proudest moments from my teenage years was...
What is happening?
I think he broke the law. He laughed at a joke I told.
Oh, no.
That's the child being taken away. So anyway, one of my proudest moments is that I went in and it was open mic night. I was the first person up at open mic night at this comedy club. That is not a scenario you want to be in. You don't want to have to be the one that breaks the ice. It's hard. And then after I got up there, I realized they were still taking drink orders. No one had any alcohol in them yet at this comedy club. So double whammy, not the situation you want to be in.
Yeah.
And within the first 30 seconds, I had people laughing. And that I got 5 minutes, and that whole 5 minutes I had people laughing, and it just felt really good. It was like, okay, you know, sometimes it is the scenario, it's the environment that you're in that decides whether or not a material works. But the other thing that happened that night was my picture. I was on the front page of the entertainment section in our local newspaper for the comedy club goings on. So it was like I got recognized for it, and I would see people sometimes who'd be like, "Hey, I saw you in the newspaper," and I'm like, "Oh, how's it going?" You know, and so it was a real neat moment. It was. I think it could have been, if that had happened first, it would have been a major ego boost, but it was more just like relief.
Yeah.
Because, okay, I made it through performing on the street corner trying to do stand-up, which I don't recommend.
Yeah.
But I did some of that same material. I refined it. I'd worked on it. But I did some of that same material. I got laughs and was like, okay, you know, I'm not completely useless at this. I can be funny if I put enough thought into it and work on it enough. Which is not what this show is. This show is just off the top of the head garbage, I guess.
It's not garbage.
Well, no, I'm not talking about you. I mean, just whatever comes out of my mouth. But yeah, that's the story of that time I made a child laugh and got him in trouble at the same time for laughing.
Do you remember what the joke was? Like, was it inappropriate or something?
No. It was just, it was jokes about short people.
Oh.
And I thought that might make him laugh.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that was what I had in my back pocket. I had to move a couple midgets aside to get to the jokes, but
Why are they in hazmat suits?
It all fit in the one pocket. So
Why are they in hazmat suits?
I don't know, but you read over my punchline.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Say
okay.
it again.
No, it wasn't funny. I used the word midgets again. I've offended people.
Oh.
I know it's not the correct term anymore. I know. I'm sorry. But in the context of the story I was telling at the time, I was not told, or it was not yet decided, that was evil. It was 2012, probably, somewhere in there. How old was I? I was 16 when that happened. So, yeah, would have been 2011.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll figure this out and ascertain the reason for hazmat suits next time on Play Along.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, don't forget to do what our little guy's doing and take a big sip from your Gatorade bottle. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He's got the same look in his eyes that you had when you were like, I guess we can take the cat to the shelter.
That is fear in this poor little guy's face.
I know, and you were afraid you wouldn't get to keep a cat. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.